What's going on, guys? I'm YOLO here with another Kicks of the Week, and for this week we have the Nike sock dart in this like royal blue color. I don't remember what color this is exactly, but it's like this royal blue and white midsole and partially black sole there. So for this shoe, this is actually one of my first sock darts I ever purchased. It's a very unique shoe, being that the entire upper is just like a mesh. It's like a knitted material, maybe not mesh, but like a knitted material, and it's very stretchy, much like a sock, which hence, you know, sock dart. And instead of laces, it has like this strap here. It's just like this plastic rubbery strap that like loops over the top of your foot here. Let me undo this so you can see. And there's just like these two buttons that holds this together, and as you can tell, there's many holes in which you can customize to your liking. And my only problem with this kind of I guess system, other than having laces, is like it's hard. Sometimes it's like hard to gauge like how tight you want it, and you have to get it even on both feet, right? And so like you're counting it, and then like you put it on, and then the thing looks all crooked, like the strap looks all crooked, it looks all weird. So you gotta keep doing it over and over until you get it right, and you know, get the right fit. And then, you know, you realize that it's a little too tight or a little too loose, and so you gotta go through that process again, and you just kind of find like the right holes so this thing doesn't like bunch up or get all crooked and weird. Other than that, I mean, it works fine. It works great. It's just, it takes a little time, unless, you know, you get lucky the first time and just get it right on. But like, it's, yeah, it's kind of a pain to do that. But it's not too bad. It holds your foot in pretty well, like I said, but I definitely don't recommend going jogging or doing any kind of like sprints in them. I've worn them just to like walk around the gym, do some like weightlifting and stuff like that. Nothing that requires me to have to be like in my shoe and be like stable. I totally don't think you should do any squats or power cleans or anything like that with these, because you don't have a ton of stability, being that the upper is just like a knitted material, no fly wire, none of that to keep you from rolling your ankle from side to side or whatever. But yeah, very cool and unique shoe for sure. And airflow is, you know, A1, because the entire freaking shoe is knitted material. Like, you get a bunch of air rushing in, and you can feel it too through the shoe when you're walking. You can feel a bunch of air just rushing through over your foot there. So your feet's not going to be sweaty, I can guarantee that. And the midsole here, you got like this blue and white splattered paint look to it, which is nice. The back there, I'm not sure if the camera's going to get it. Oh, there, it looks like you got it. In that little window, there's a blue swoosh. And you just got this heel counter too, just for like stability, keep your foot inside your shoe. And back here, this is actually a really nice, I'm not sure if it's intended to be a pull tab, but I use it as such. It's very padded. Inside is like a very soft, like microfiber material, much like a microfiber towel. Sizing, I think these only come in full sizes, being that, you know, there's only 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's no 9.5, 10.5, 11.5. So I wear 9.5 usually. You all know that if you see my videos. And this is a 9, it fits perfectly. So I feel like if you're like a true 10.5 or whatever, go down to a 10, should fit you. But if you're like a 10.5, but you're kind of closer to 11, try an 11, that might fit. But even then, a 10 still might fit you. Just try it out in stores, man. And you got this like rubber piece up here towards the at the toe area, actually, for durability, just in case you go kicking your foot around, you know, hitting table or whatever, the legs of chairs, not tables, but, you know, the table legs. You know, at least you have some kind of protection there, and just for durability of the knitting. Bottom here, so all of this is actually like regular rubber outsole, like you see on like any pair of shoes really, except for Roshi's. That adds to the durability, because all this right here, it's a full-length Phylon midsole. So that's the cushioning system here, is Phylon. It's like the Roshi's. The Roshi's, that's all Phylon, including the sole. But this actually has rubber on it, which is good because the sole is going to last a lot longer. I don't drag my feet when I walk. I like lift it up and all that. Like, so there's not going to be a problem with the sole wearing out as fast as if it's just like Phylon. Yeah, and just don't drag your feet. You don't drag your feet, you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, and I hit it with that waterproofer, you know, and it totally works on just knitting too. Water would just kind of shed right off rather than soak through, but don't go stepping in puddles or anything with this. It's pretty obvious. Oh yeah, and then on the inside, oh, and the outside of the shoe, there's also swishes. Kind of hard to see, but you know, there's like very minimal, like brand. That's not minimal. There's 3 swishes on this damn thing, but like they're hard to see. It's not like a huge old swoosh across, you know, the toe area, the toe box area, like the LeBrons or the KDs. But you know, just some subtle like branding there, which is nice. Also a swoosh on that tongue, so there's 4 swishes actually, not 3. Overall, very nice shoe, man. Let's take it to the on foot, and you guys can see what it looks like on feet. Alright, so that's the on foot. Like I said, man, it looks pretty good with everything. I'm not sure if I would wear pants with these. I mean, I'll wear joggers, but not like jeans. That's what I meant by pants. Joggers would work totally fine with this. And with the summer approaching very quickly, this is going to be worn quite a bit by me, just because like of the airflow that you get. Keeps your foot nice and comfortable, man. It's just like a very clean and like minimalistic looking shoe. But yeah, so kicks of the week are the Nike sock darts. Any comments, leave them below. Let me know if you have a pair. Let me know how you wear them, if you like them, if you don't, you think they're trash, you think the knitting's kind of weird. But yeah, I don't think it's intended to be like a exercising or like a sports running kind of shoe. It's more of like a lifestyle shoe, so I don't recommend doing any kind of like crazy physical activities in them. But yeah, so sock darts are the kicks of the week. Subscribe for more videos and give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you next time. And as always, dream big dreams and believe all things are possible. Thank you for watching.